Hello and welcome back to the restaurant show. You know, a lot of times when I'm thinking about where to go out to eat with my wife and kids on Friday evenings, I don't always first think of, hey, let's go to a grocery store. But if you've never been to Hy-Vee Market Grill inside the Hy-Vee grocery store, then you are missing out. And we're gonna find out why today. I'm joined again in our studio by Chef Joel from Hy-Vee Market Grill in Fitchburg. Chef Joel, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me back.
Always
Appreciate
a pleasure,
it.
always a pleasure. You always have such great things, and you know, you wouldn't think again that a grocery store would have such an extensive made-to-order menu as you guys do, but you really do, and it's really fabulous food. We were just there on Saturday, and it's awesome. So,
thank you.
What are you making for us today?
Well, today we're going to do a crab and shrimp linguini, and it's got a Alfredo cream sauce.
Oh, okay.
So we'll get started.
All right, you had me at shrimp. So.
With a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
All right.
And got a really hot pan here.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is sear our shrimp nicely.
Okay.
So I've got some 30 to 45 count shrimp, and what that means basically is there's 30 to 45 shrimp per pound.
Okay. I always wondered what the count meant. I thought maybe it was per bag, but it's actually per pound.
Right, it's per pound.
So that dictates the size.
Right.
So larger number means smaller size, actually.
Correct.
Oh, gotcha.
Right. Yeah. And right now in the store, we're doing a huge seafood gala. The seafood department has brought in tons of shrimp, crab, snow crab, king crab, and all the sort for the holiday coming up, Christmas, of course.
And that's going on all this month then?
It's going on all month long. The display in the seafood department is, in my opinion, phenomenal. They've got just tons of crap over there, so it looks pretty neat.
Where are they getting? Where are they sourcing it from?
It all comes from the Bering Sea over by Alaska. We actually have a contract with the TV show. What is it again?
What does help us out, Brennan? Deadliest Catch.
Deadliest Catch.
Director
Thank you.
Brennan's a big fan of that show.
So yeah, we've got a contract with the Deadliest Catch.
All right.
And that's where we get it all from. So.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You know, I just have to say that you can tell that this guy's a professional because all this grease is just like pinging him, and he's not even flinching. Like I do that, and I'm just trying to stand way far back. But you obviously are the professional here. So we're searing the shrimp, and then we're adding what?
We're going to add a bruschetta mix, which basically is baby tomatoes, garlic, red onion, a little bit of olive oil, and salt and pepper.
Okay, so you prepare that in advance.
Correct. So that's going to add some great flavor, some texture, and then to that, we're going to deglaze with a little bit of white wine.
Deglaze, is that what you said?
Yep, and basically all that is bringing up the little bits of the caramel from the shrimp that's stuck on the bottom of the pan. It's going to really build that flavor.
Okay.
And this is going to start the base of our sauce.
All right.
And so we're going to add a little bit of heavy cream.
This is just heavy cream.
Yeah, we're going to bounce the heat up a little bit to reduce this down.
Okay, so it starts to simmer just a little bit there, it looks like. And awesome. So now the deglazing, I want to just talk a little bit about that. Tell me what that is again. There's basically like the flavor gets stuck to the bottom of the pan.
Right, anytime you sear anything, there's going to be little bits of the natural sugar from the meat that comes out and caramelizes on the bottom of the pan.
Okay.
So when you deglaze, you're adding a liquid to that and bringing all that up and into the sauce, and it's going to incorporate into your sauce.
Got it. So it's just bringing out the flavor that's kind of stuck to the pan previously.
Correct.
That's great.
All right, so yep, we're reducing this, and as you can see, some of the bubbles are getting larger, which means it's reducing and getting thicker.
All right.
So we're going to add a pre-made Alfredo sauce that we've made in the store.
All right. This is made in the store.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. Be easy to think that maybe you just go get a jar of it off the shelf or something, but you don't do that.
No. At Market Grill, we make everything from scratch.
Everything is from scratch. That's
and
awesome.
Yeah. I love it. I mean, I can go out to the store and buy anything I'd like.
Yeah.
You know, and it's fresh right there for me to use.
Yeah.
So really adds to that. You know.
Look at how creamy that's looking now. That's awesome.
So then we're going to add our pasta, And
All
this
right.
is freshly cooked linguini.
All right, excellent, excellent. I've got my eye on that crab meat there, and I'm excited
Yep.
to see you put that in too. So
So
great.
we're gonna toss this around a little bit. And if we need to, we can add a little more heavy cream to this just to
Okay.
loosen it up some.
Got a little bit of that on
And I
hand.
think
That's
I'm gonna
awesome.
go ahead and do that.
All right,
So we really want this sauce to be nice and creamy.
sure. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're cooking.
Now we're cooking.
Chef Joel is the man with the
All right.
plan.
And then of course we want to season everything with salt and pepper. So
Got to bring out the
add
flavor a little bit
of
there.
that.
Excellent, excellent. So you've got a New Year's Eve tasting menu, from what I understand. Tell us a
Right.
little bit about that.
My sous chef and I decided this year we want to do something nice and elegant for New Year's.
Okay.
And so what we're going to do is develop a tasting menu, probably 4 or 5 courses, including
Okay.
a dessert. And it'll include an appetizer, salad, a main entree,
Yeah.
and a dessert or 2, maybe a cheese course, since we have a lot of wonderful cheese to choose from.
A lot of great
as
cheese
well.
there. Huge wall of cheese over there.
Yeah.
at Hy-Vee. It's crazy.
So we're ready to plate.
So we're ready to place this.
And this is gonna go right in the bowl. And try to get all the pasta first so all the goodies can be on the top.
Oh yeah, there you go. Goodies on the top.
And we don't want people digging around too much for it. All right, and then I always garnish our pastas with freshly grated Parmesan cheese
Nice.
and a little bit of parsley, and you're good to go.
Nice, nice. Well, this has been Chef Joel from Hy-Vee Market Grill in Fitchburg. This looks fantastic. I can't wait to try it. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Don't go away. There's more Restaurant Show coming up right after this. Stick around. Thanks for joining me on the Restaurant Show today. We had a great time with lots of great food. I invite you to check out any one or all of these local restaurants when you're looking for a great place to eat. That's all the time we have for the Restaurant Show. From all of us here, we're reminding you that life is too short to eat average. We'll see you next time.
This episode of The Restaurant Show brought to you by AccuClimb Mechanical Services.